Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
To ever conscious Edo people worldwide. I remember humble self, your number right activist from STANLEY Sakunopodi, the coordinator general Edo Diaspora Connect worldwide, and a strong member of the People Democratic Party and the support group for the re-elections of Governor Godwin Obaseki and Philip Shaibu. Yes, as of today, I find myself at the car wash to wash my car, and I saw someone who immediately called me. Hello, comrade, which party are you? I said, why did you ask? And the person said, the reason why I'm asking is that we do not want any other party in Edo State apart from the party Obaseki belongs. Then I said, okay, at least to some extent, you are in the best position to air your view for the masses to hear. And I strongly believe that she has a personal experience and will meet her. Thank you very much, Amusa. We couldn't just listen. Yeah. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Please, what's your name?
My name is Uwa.
Uwa.
Yes.
What tribe are you?
I'm a Benito.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm about leaving the car wash when you called me. What are your reasons?
Well, I think that I don't have the resources to get to him directly, but when I saw you and your heart, I just figured that this must be a strong supporter of Governor Godwin Obaseki. And I actually want to just say one thing. I live on Lucky Way, and before now, Lucky was so bad, my mom had to sell her car.
That's what one. Yes.
Okay, yeah. My mom had to sell her car, and then each time I'm coming from work and it rains, I literally will have to stay in town because I couldn't get to my house because of the condition of the road. Actually, there was a time we sent, I think there was a delegate that went to the State House to solicit with the previous governor. I'm not going to mention name.
Adam Shomole,
Yeah.
continue.
And he said that, they did not respond to us, so we had to suffer a lot.
Can I pause you? Sorry.
Yes.
What do you think was the reason behind the lack of response from government? Is it because of the name of the road, Lucky Way?
I heard so.
Okay.
I heard so,
Okay.
yeah, that the name is Lucky Way, so that's why we didn't get any response. And we really suffered. In fact, there was a day I was coming from work, I fell inside the erosion. I fell inside the gutter. I had to place my hand first on top of my head so I could not use my phone. Anyway, I'm just so excited that when Godwin Obaseki came in, within the first year of his administration, he tarred the road for us. And he even came to inspect it. In fact, where he stopped was a street after my street, and I was really very excited. That day I saw him, he was looking very simple and all that. And I saw someone whose heart is really out for the people, and they really want to. I'm really using this opportunity to plea and then solicit for assistance and support for him. Let's just do this. Let's just do the right thing for once. We've been expecting this to happen, like people who really care about us, who stand for the truth, who stand for something that is right. And then he's a man, I think he's a man that is just simple. He's a simple man who really wants to work and just do what he can. He may not be able to give us all that we require, all that we need, but I think he really wants to do his best. And then let's support him. So actually, I'm not just supporting because I feel like I want to support somebody or I like his name or his face. He actually had the road that leads to my house, and that's, to me, that's huge. I can go home anytime. The keke will walk without complaining that the water will get into their keke, and it's just so cool to have your road tarred, So that's my major reason for my support for the governor.
Thank you very much. The truth is, more than 150 persons are watching you live as you speak. Yes.
Wow.
I know I didn't tell you that you are being watched live.
Okay.
Now, apart from the road network infrastructure, let's leave the direct or personal benefits to you. Let's look at the overview, the entire state. What is your perception towards this government?
I think there's a progress. There's progress. There was a time he gave opportunity for job to about close to 3,000, almost 3,000 youths in Edo State. That's huge.
Okay.
You know, given the way the economy is and the way the whole system has been, for him to grant such an opportunity in an open place like that was huge. And also, I drove past the secretariat buildings at
STANLEY
Road. I was really impressed with what I saw. Initially, I was like, "Whoa, is this Benin?"
Okay, you were even thinking that you were in Dubai.
Yeah. So I think, and then he's doing his best to give jobs. He's paying salaries on time. I mean, he cares. That's someone that has a good heart. That's what we should look out for. You know,
Thank you.
Someone who has a heart, compassion, kindness for the people. That's enough for leadership. I think that's the quality we need. That's the only quality we need. Selflessness, compassion, and kindness.
Okay. I want to ask you, sorry, it's like I'm grilling you. So you know why I'm doing all this? Because, of course, God knows that I've not met you before. We just saw ourselves here. And we are not being manipulative.
No.
So the need for me to ask you rigorous questions so that when you explain, it will be from your mindset. So that you don't look as if it was pre-planned.
Okay.
Now, this is another question. And I know quite well, I've been able to measure your capacity. I know you are intelligent. And by the power of God, intelligent people understand what this government is doing. Now, the question, which may be the final question, what advice do you have for Edo people now that some group of elements are ganging up to unseat a credible personality that you have identified? What is your opinion? What are your advice for Edo people?
Well, I think that it's been a major, like a common complaint in Edo State that we've had people, leaders who do not care about the masses. Like, you know, they come, they fulfill the needs of those who help them to get into seats, into power. So that godfatherism has been what we've really been speaking against. And for the first time in Edo State, as an Edo indigene, I'm seeing something different. I think that's something is revolutionary. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is new and it's something we should embrace. Like he started it, and then we should support him. That's what I think. We are seeing something different for the first time, and it's something that we need to applaud him for rather than kick against it or support any opposition against him. It's something that is really nice. Let's stick to it. If he's willing to help us and not, because for him to stand against those who projected him into seats for the sake of the people, that's sacrificial to me. That's a loss.
Absolutely.
He must have lost his friendship with those that he has offended, and that's a loss.
All because he wants to satisfy you and I.
And the masses, the masses, he wants to satisfy the masses, and because of that, he has gained enemies from his closest friends. I think that's a loss, and then we should support him. Let's not turn our backs against him, because that would be, at the end of the day, he will be lonely, and then
So now,
we just have to appreciate what he's doing.
yes, thank you very much. Once again, your name is Suwa, right? So many persons are already making series of comments. You are being watched simultaneously as of now by 220 people at a time, which simply means maybe at the end of the day, this video might touch 10 to 15,000 views.
Wow.
That will watch you live. There are some persons who are asking me, comrade, is she married? I will not want to talk about that. But the truth of the matter is, I am so glad that Edo people are very wise. Edo people have decided to stand to defend the interest of the downtrodden. Yeah. And as of today, believe you me, I was part and parcel of those who fought against this government, owing to the fact that there have been an existing precedent that involves protecting the stomach infrastructure of some selected few, most especially those of us who do what we could to ensure that government comes into power. To us, it's our collective resolve and responsibility, but this government came into being and began to tell us we need to change this narrative. We need to change this narrative. So even if you are a man that before now you notice and you agree to the fact that there are some persons who have money counting machine in their office as if they are banks. But this government came into being and said, no, money counting machine is made for banks and all other parastatals, as the case may be. So I must confess and I must allude to the fact that you've done well and your analysis so far is a great one.
And also, when I was younger, because I'm from Abuja, that's my local government. Okay. When I was younger, because I think they have, there's an Obaseki that was, I don't know if he's, but I know Obaseki family, they are large. I don't know how
very large, yes.
He is from the one that was
they are all one. Yeah.
But I noticed that the one day he always come to give back to the community.
He always come to give back to the community.
Yes. So I think they have goodness in their ancestry, and that's okay. Like, you know, we need kindness. We need people who are compassionate. That's what we need right now, this time. We don't need people who are selfish. We need people who care about the needs of the common man. Even though they are not able to satisfy us ultimately, but the little they can do, and if it is, you know, if it is based on the foundation of love, compassion, need to like help, like giving back to the community, I think that's what we should stand for. We should support what is good for the first time in our lives. Let's just do what is right. Let's forget about the little benefits we are getting from, you know, people. Let's just, for posterity's sake, for the generations that are yet unborn sake, let's just do what is right for the first time. This is a good man. Let's support a good man.
One Maswell Russell is telling me here that he knows you long time ago. Continue.
Okay. So anyway, this is what we need: selfless leaders, compassionate leaders, kind-hearted leaders who are willing to sacrifice friendship with their pals for the good and the need of the people. That's what we need. In his own way, he has made a sacrifice by losing, I call it loss of friendship, because these people were once his friends, and now he's saying, I choose the people. I don't care if this friendship fails. I don't care. I choose these people. So we should choose him back. Okay, like we should support him. When we don't support him, it will be devastating.
Now, if you look at the current political scenario in respect to your area, let's use your area as a focal point.
Yeah.
What is the percentage terms in terms of support base for the governor in your area and for the one the man Oshomole told us AK-47 at 9 pastor in the day? Okay. What do you think is the percentage term in terms of support?
Everyone I know and everyone I meet always vouch for God, our present governor. I've never really met someone that says I'm going to vote for.
You say Yamu.
Yeah.
I see you are very, very careful. You don't want to mention me. I agree with you.
No, really,
that is you. But we will say it the way it is.
Everyone I meet always say, it's our governor I want to vote for. So we, even this morning, my family were like, if he doesn't win, that means, hey God, that means it maybe they manipulated it, because everybody I meet, my friends, associates, colleagues, everybody seems to be impressed with what the governor has done, and they want to give him another chance. So I will give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, lastly, madam, sorry. Okay. You told me before we, I know your friends are waiting. Before we started the interview, you talked about your first vehicle, your mother's vehicle. What then happened before you? Okay,
so this because we kept fixing and the road was so bad. If you knew Lucky Way before the administration, this present administration came on, you know that Lucky was so bad. Especially when it rains, there was pothole. In fact, it was mad. But I kept fixing the car. All my monies and salaries, my mother's savings, we kept fixing. And then when we fixed it, spoils. My mom had to sell the car. Well, we've not been able to replace it, but at least we had a good news. And that's okay for now.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Uwa. Thank you for Miss Uwa.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. No, let's leave it Mrs. because the entire world here now, even some are already accusing me. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. You need to actually see for yourself people who are watching you, like, and the whole of them are sending in love. That's to say, you are really saying what you are talking in line with public opinion. Thank you very much once again. I remember humble self, your number activist, Comrade Stanley, the host in the interview. You can see Mrs. Leduwa have just been able to express the general opinion of all Edo people, and you can notice in her statement that she's sound, she's an academic gladiator, and she knows her right from her left, and that is what majority of Edo people believe in. And I strongly believe that at the end of the day, the resultant will be efficacious. Once again, thank you. I am Musa Kunokwodi. A big bye for now. Thank you, everyone.